Alright, what is up? This is SLOplays, and I am back again with some more breaking news, info, and updates on Dragon Ball Sparking Zero with a potential release date leak. This is big, y'all. This could be huge if this is actually true. A set release window, at least for this year in 2024. Big shoutouts for Creeps for posting this and finding this, because they stated here on Twitter late last night, wait, Sparking Zero is actually coming this year. It was rated in Singapore with a 2024 release mention. This is huge if true, and I absolutely agree. I want to reiterate this before we go any further. This wasn't from an official Bandai or Spike Chunsoft page, okay? No trailers, YouTube videos, or announcements or reveals yet. Okay, stay tuned. I'm pretty sure we'll be getting that announcement very soon. It could be within the next couple of months. Maybe at Summer Game Fest, they'll do an official reveal trailer and show either a release window or an actual full-on release date. Now, what was shown here wasn't a full release date, okay? Not like a time, a place, none of that yet. It's just the year that we currently have. But it being a 2024 release is major news, okay? Some of us kind of expected it. Some of us were speculating, like Creeps, for example, thought it would be coming out next year in early 2025 for the fiscal year. Most of these Dragon Ball games and Bandai games do that just because they want to be able to plan out finances and everything and make sure that, they're able to track everything with how much this game would be earning, okay? However, if it's releasing this year, it could be late this year, around maybe October to December. That's usually when the Tenkaichi games and even the Raging Blast series had released, which were all developed by Spike initially before, the merge was, Spike Chunsoft and everything. So, where's this information exactly coming from? Where's the source, right? Everybody wants the source. So, this right here is IMDA, okay? I've never heard of this, so that's why I was a little bit skeptical when I first saw this, but it seems that a lot of people know that this is like a reputable source, and this isn't just like some single person or like, just like some random person saying, oh, trust me, bro. Like, that's not what this is. This is an actual, like, an official organization or company or whatever that I guess does ratings for the games or something. We'll go into the discussion here, but the group is responsible for rating media in Singapore, rated the game with a targeted release date of 2024. So he does put a link, which we'll get into in just a second, but just want to go over this from NeoGaf here. Shout out to them, credits to them. According to the IMDA, which is Infocom Media Development Authority, which is the official entertainment rating body of Singapore. Okay, so that's what it is. Official entertainment rating body of Singapore. So this is for, I guess, not just video games, but any type of entertainment or media, right? Because it's called the Infocom Media Development Authority, okay? So this is all part of Singapore, okay? And obviously this game will be releasing, in those countries as well, right? So the game's recent registration on their mentions 2024 as the year of release, and if previous reports are anything to go by, specifically Sparking Zero also getting rated by the ESRB recently, I think about a month ago, or a couple of months ago, back in, I think, March, one of the trailers, I think it was the Power versus Speed one, it showed rated T for teen, okay? Initially, the other trailers were RP. It was rated pending still. So now, that already gave us that good indication that the game was definitely in its final stages and could be coming out a lot sooner than a lot of us expected, right? So this hints at a imminent launch as well. It's likely that this one's getting pushed to 2025 now, okay? So, again, I don't know about that. Okay, we'll see. One thing that I do want to also reiterate is just because what was shown on this IMDA online website or whatever, it having the year release of 2024, just because it shows that, and that could be the plan, okay, doesn't officially confirm 100% that it will come out this year. Just because, okay, delays can happen. If they don't feel confident in the game's development and they feel like they're not on time with things and maybe there are issues that they're running into, delays happen. It happens all the time with video games. Now, I will say when it comes to Dragon Ball games, me personally, I don't think that's going to be the case, or I don't think that's going to happen. That's just my opinion. I've followed a lot of Dragon Ball game releases, and to my knowledge, I don't recall them ever announcing a game and then having to push back the release, okay? From every single game that at least I followed when I started following them a lot closer, probably around Xenoverse, when that started coming out, all the games after that have just been, they knew what they were doing, right? And it's because they haven't revealed a release date yet, right? It's just been wishlist now at the end of every trailer. So that gives them that flexibility in regards to planning out when they want to officially reveal when it's going to be coming out. Like, not even a release window, which again is good for them because people, aren't having their expectations set on, oh, okay, it is coming out this year. However, stuff like this that comes out, which is more, categorized as a leak, however, it is still from an official source, could be, a little bit of an issue at times. But, I mean, it's still very exciting, right? Like, I want to be very excited about this. I know all of us are eager and thirsty and starving for this game. We are ready for it, right? But I do hope that they are taking their time, and that if they are confident in the 2024 release, that it's going to be the best Dragon Ball game ever made, right? Like, it's already looking good from the gameplay that we initially got, okay? I'm talking about the full gameplay versus mode match, okay? What they did at that little showcase in March, okay? There were things about it that I didn't feel super comfortable with, okay? The camera, how it's, it's very dynamic and it's cool, but I feel like there should be a way to toggle that on and off, just because, the original Tenkaichi games and even like Raging Blast, it wasn't that shaky. Like, it was like one of those shaky cam movies, like Chronicle or whatever. Like, it's cool, but it's gonna get a little, it's gonna make you nauseous after a while, right? I think some of us can agree, or I saw from a lot of feedback and responses from people that, it wasn't something that they really liked all that much. And, there are a lot of other things, like there were still Baldku, Mondongo Goku, the hair flying around. There's some parts, I think, with the birder in one of the trailers, the Power vs. Speed trailer, where his, like, whole armor comes off and you just see him naked. Like, there were parts like that. I don't even know if that was real or not. I wasn't going through it, but I'm just saying, for example, like, there are things like that, like things like clipping, for example. That's not a big issue, little things like that. But I'm just saying, like, there are definitely easily things that you can point out and see in the gameplay and everything that wasn't 100%, and I feel like that if they just take some extra time, they can polish it up. And hey, one thing that I've, talked about recently is that there is potential that every trailer and every reveal that they've shown so far, all of those could just be super early builds, okay? They're just trying to get, the info and the hype and, some gameplay out, and those could all just be builds from last year or 2 years ago, right? Who knows, right? The 5-year development thing that, they initially stated or whatever, they've definitely been hard at work for this game, and, it would just be good for them to polish this up as much as they possibly can before they're confident in even dropping a release window, okay? So, I'm just going to say right now, I think my final prediction, okay, now that we have at least this, okay, we have something to go off of, right? We have a foundation. I'm going to still say around October, November. October, November, I think those 2 months right there, perfect timing. That's probably going to be the same time around when Daima releases, which is also very good for this game because it gives them some DLC to start dropping, okay? That could be one of the very first DLC packs that they drop if, they're going to do Daima that early on. But, for example, Xenoverse 2, they definitely, took advantage of Dragon Ball Super's releases with episodes, and they had Future Trunks, Goku Black. It all released around that time. So they had all that come out around the same time, and then, the Universe 6 stuff as DLC 1, etc., etc. Just examples of how they're doing DLC releases with games. So if they are releasing it around the same time as an anime going on, that's very good as well, okay? So I think that late 2024, I think it's good to go. Again, I personally believe that next month or even sooner, who knows, they could be dropping it this month. Remember, V-Jump scans are coming out very soon, probably within the next few days, okay? So I'll keep you updated on that. As always, there's going to be new characters revealed, or even potentially new modes, like story mode, or, I don't even know, tournament, I don't know. Just new modes. They could be moving away from the character trailer stuff, or they could do both, right? They could definitely do that too. Like I said, Summer Game Fest, if we don't get a release window or date for this month in terms of a reveal on, a trailer or whatever, Then probably next month, Summer Game Fest. That's going to be another massive gaming event, or just event in general, where all the biggest games are going to be there. So we could be seeing that, announcement too. So stay tuned. I'll keep you guys updated. Y'all let me know your thoughts and predictions. Give me a date, okay? I want to know, now that we have like a window, kind of like a good, we know 2024, and it's very likely that it will be near the end of the year, just because they still have some trailers and, reveals to show. Then, yeah, give me like an actual exact date. And I want the time as well, all right? In the comments, when is it releasing? Midnight? 11:59? No, 12 a.m. midnight on October 14th this year, right? Oh man, I'm excited, dude. Let me get hyped. Just type in Sparking Zero in the comment section if you are hyped, okay? And be sure to drop a like on this video, subscribe here on the channel, ring my notification bell, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
This is Broly, and you are watching SLOplays. Make sure to subscribe, or else I'll destroy your entire planet.